This is HuffPost Live, and this segment is presented by City. It's hard working with a record label because they have certain expectations, certain dates, certain things that they want put in place.
It's been almost 5 years, though. So
5 years?
Yeah. So I'm like...
How does it take a label 5 years to release an album?
Thank you. Ask them. Ask them. How long does it take?
What have some of the things that have, some of the blocks that have come in place for you with the label?
I mean, it's not like they're literally shot blocking me, waiting. But I did do Sparkle, which was so amazing. I had so much fun, and I'm so glad that I did it because it's opened doors to be able to do all the other acting opportunities that I've had. But I did that, and they were like, well, you were doing Sparkle, so you weren't ready. I was like, well, I wanted to do Sparkle, and I did the audition because you guys weren't ready. So it's been kind of this like weird circle thing. But I think I have a really amazing door that just opened up with hopefully being able to get an album out, working with a person that I really, really trust, and getting it out kind of on my own. So we'll see.
What does it mean when a label isn't ready but you're ready? Is that like finances aren't in place to sort of hire the team behind? It's
a little bit of everything, you know, because it's like any other business. They start the year, they have their budget, they see where they can put things, and then they go and they put their money and finance albums and artists that they have on the schedule. Now, I technically wasn't on the...
How do you get on the schedule?
Right. I technically wasn't on the schedule this year, but I have an album finished. So I'm ready to go, and they're just kind of like, well, where do we put you? And then they would say, hey, we're ready, and then they kind of just lied. Blow smoke a little bit.
That's really interesting. Thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for going into the details of the record business.
Right. Well, I mean, it doesn't happen that way to everybody, but when you're missing an artist and you're like, well, what's happening? One is either the artist wants to take a break and they need to take a break from all the craziness that they've been doing. Like if you look at Miley Cyrus' schedule, she's in Germany, she's in LA, she's in Brazil, it gets really crazy. And or the label's just like, no, you're gonna sit over here for a second. So
interesting.
Yeah, it does get a little bit crazy, but I mean, they've done so many amazing things for me, so I don't want this to come off like I hate them, because I don't. It's just, I'm a little bit frustrated because I really want to put this music out for my fans, and it's really good.